So, a question that I get asked a lot these days is how do you become a good speaker? There are a lot of things, a lot of videos on the internet, a lot of tips, a lot of training sessions, coaching sessions about speaking. But I have this theory. The first and obviously the most important thing is if you want to be a speaker, you need to put yourself out there. You need to make yourself go through that uncomfortable, really challenging, really difficult situation of going up there, standing in front of an audience and saying the things that you would like for them to hear from you. Now that is obviously the first step, right? You can't speak without really speaking, just like you can't swim without really getting into the water. In doing so, the follow-up question is, how do you become a good speaker? Right? How do you become a good speaker? How do you become an effective speaker? And I've seen a lot of good speakers in my life, right? I've had the fortune of growing up around good speakers, but the really brilliant speakers, the ones that really resonated with their audiences, are people who, in my opinion, were really humble about their ability. They were people who actually tried their best to always make themselves better than their previous speech, right? And this is a very important idea. So you see, I believe that a good speaker is not someone who can spit out the most challenging, the most complicated words out of their mouths at a frequency of 100 words a minute. That is not a good speaker. A good speaker, in my humble opinion, is someone who is able to communicate what they're saying in simple, understandable form. It should be simple and it should be understandable, right? And I think this thinking came to me, including from my experience as a teacher as well, because when I teach, my focus, right? I try my best. It doesn't always work. I'm not saying I'm always successful at it, but my focus is always on the weakest student in the class. And that comes because when I was learning, I was not the brightest. And I got a lot of help from a lot of teachers who thought that I mattered. So they came up there and they were teaching and they said things in a way that even I could understand. Even the weakest students in the class could understand. And that is what really defines a good speech or a good speaker to me. And if you are a speaker, right, your language skills might be bad, your vocabulary might be bad, your grammar might be bad, your voice might still not be at its best, right? There can be so many challenges. You might still face a lot of stage fear. All of these challenges are there. And I can pinpoint 5 tips to deal with each of these, make a bunch of YouTube videos and just share. But really, it comes from within you. So those challenges, you find your own rhythm. All you have to do is put yourself out there, and you will, I assure you, if you put yourself out there, you will find your own rhythm. You will find your own way of overcoming any of those challenges. But the one advice that I would like to give you is, if you want to be a good speaker, think about your audience, right? It's not about you, right? If you're sitting in a room of 100 people, it really isn't about you. It is about every single member of that house, every single member of that audience, right? It is whether each and every person in that room, whatever their background may be, whatever their educational level may be, can they engage with you? Can they understand you? Can they really connect to what you're saying? And that is where good speeches get created. Truly, all the very best in your journey of becoming a speaker. I hope to see you around. I hope to see your content. I hope to see your speeches. I hope that those will inspire a lot of people, right? All the very best, and keep doing what you do in the best level possible. Keep smiling, keep learning. AZB here, signing out. Good luck.